Welcome to another Nerd Talk. Episode 4.
This is a serious one, though.
This is a serious one. This is about a topic we've been kind of dancing around.
So you guys may have noticed in our previous videos, we've been taking some shots at a comic book company known as Marvel. Now, why we've been doing this, and I guarantee when Marvel fans view these videos, you're going to get a lot of hate and a lot of comments on it.
Fucking DC.
But we've decided to bring it to attention why we talk shit about Marvel and,
this is,
and what comic book company we prefer. Yeah. So I myself prefer DC.
Yeah, DC.
Of course.
Yeah, that's 3 DCs and where's the Marvel? No, but a serious conversation. We're going to talk about why we don't like Marvel and why we think DC is better. Starting with Goblin.
Because DC. Next. No, you know why? Because I'm Batman. I'm just kidding.
Oh my God. There's no Batman in Marvel.
There's Moon Knight and Black Panther.
This is great.
Yeah. Okay, so the reason is that their comics aren't good. Next.
You gotta keep going.
My biggest problem with their comic books.
There we go.
We're not talking about movies. We're talking about comics here. So before like, I love Marvel.
We can just talk about them as a company.
See all their movies.
Talk about them as a company.
Oh, the comics are. Yeah.
The movies are a lot though.
Yeah.
Because a lot of people say they're Marvel fans. They've only seen the movies.
I guess. Yeah.
So this is important that we're not talking about movies. We're talking about comic books. Okay. And comic book wise. Marvel like really sucks at doing solo comics.
Yeah.
They really can't do a comic that's one hero. Yeah. They always have to throw in another hero. Yeah. Or the whole Avengers. True. I'm trying to read Spider-Man and the Avengers come in.
Yeah.
It's
dumb. Or the Spider-Man now.
And now there's Spider-Man. Now there's a team.
There's like a group of Spider-Man.
Definitely, yeah.
Like, I mean... And also, the comics are so weird that they're all connected when some of them, like, tonally are just completely... Ghost Rider's different from the Avengers, but they're in the same, like, universe. It's weird. Punisher and the Avengers, it's just a weird mesh. Yeah. And it just doesn't fit. Whereas, like, DC likes to keep a consistent tone. Yeah. And Marvel feels like they're all from different universes. This is why I think... I personally prefer it when Spider-Man's just by himself.
Spider-Man.
When Punisher's by himself. Actually, no, the Marvel Knights are good. I wish they did a separate universe where it was just Marvel Knights. Yeah. And that's it. For all the dark ones, and then they have the main Avengers for all the lighter characters. But they don't. And also, they do this weird thing where, like, the comic's good for, like, the first, like, 5 issues. Like, really good, you're into it for the first 5. And then, like, after the 5th issue, they do some, like, crazy dog shit. And you're like, what the fuck is even happening?
Yeah, they change up the story halfway through the story.
It's like, oh, I'm reading Age of Ultron. Oh, it's no longer about Ultron. Okay.
Solid. But some other character that I could care less about.
Anyway.
So, I mean, yeah.
Okay, so now I think it's Alcatraz.
Yeah. Alright. The main thing is just, it's just watered down. Like, all the, like, dramatic shit. You can say, like, in, like, the Avengers movies, that's like, oh, there's so much chaos. It's like, oh, it's so sad. But no.
Chaos?
No. Yeah. I
had to do it.
They're bringing it to you.
Yeah.
Yes.
Like, there's no, like, you know, Joker cutting off his face and, like, shit like that. And that's
so you like dark comics is what you're trying to get at.
And, like, more, like, mature.
Yeah.
Like, you don't really get a Marvel comic and be like the light ones, like the Avengers, and be like, holy cow, wow.
This is such a dark, deep storytelling right now. Jesus. I mean, there are dark moments in Marvel, but they're usually all, like... sorry, can I? Yeah. I missed one that I wanted to talk about.
Yeah, we'll let Goblin have it this time.
Okay, just one more thing is also, I don't like how all of their characters are all quippy and jokey. Every single one.
Yeah.
Because, like, it makes it...
I wouldn't say every single one, but 90% of the characters.
90% of them.
Like, Ghost Rider's not quippy and bitchy.
I know, but you know what I mean? I mean, the main Avengers and stuff.
Yeah.
Like, whereas with DC, they pick their characters that are funny and they pick their characters that aren't. Whereas, like, in Marvel, they have, like, everyone's kind of already funny, and then there's, like, the more funny people. Yeah. So, it's just... Sorry.
Okay. So I'm going this way. Alright. Yeah. So I watched a YouTube video about, it was from Comic Storian. If you guys don't know him, go watch him. He has great videos. Subscribe, like his channel. He's awesome. Where he talked about who he preferred, and he doesn't prefer either one. He prefers good storytelling. And I agree with him 100% that you shouldn't support the company, you should support the stories. But my problem with Marvel is I don't enjoy the stories. Sure. The last story I read from a Spider-Man comic, and just Marvel in general, was the last adventure of Spider-Man. And that was a long time ago. I've read some in between, but I've never really enjoyed Marvel's storytelling. They don't tell their stories good. And they don't have any really compelling villains that are like that they do really awesome, you know? Like Thanos' dark side.
Also that's another
Moon Knight is Batman. Let's see, who else do we have, guys? We have like a billion characters. Daredevil's Dr. Midnight. Let's see.
Daredevil's also Batman too. Actually, no, kind of like Nightwing too.
Yeah, it's kind of like Nightwing.
A blind Batman Nightwing like cross.
It's fucking goddamn.
My problem is like, and I hate Stan Lee.
True.
I'm sorry.
Yeah,
I hate Stan Lee.
I'm sorry, guys.
Stan Lee takes all the credit for everything he does, and it's like he doesn't do everything himself, guys. Stan Lee is not the godfather of comics.
No.
What about fucking Jack Kirby? Jack Kirby wrote
a lot of Marvel and DC comics.
Yeah, and
he created a lot of the characters, and he did a good job.
And Stan Lee's like, "Oh, this is my book. This is I take credit for it. This is mine."
Yeah. And
I just Stan Lee's so annoying, and people who like love him, I don't know why.
Yeah.
His
cameos in the movies
like
are cool.
really good character is Spider-Man.
Yeah.
I'm giving Spider-Man. That's it. That's all I'm giving him.
Yeah.
Maybe no. Captain America was created by Jack Kirby, the guy who made Superman.
Yeah.
So he doesn't even get Superman.
Yeah. What
I mean, Captain America. Sorry, I thought of good characters.
Oh my god, everything's ripped off.
But
I would love to love Marvel. I would love to be one of those guys that goes to the comic store, goes to Marvel, grabs a few comics, goes to DC, grabs a few comics, goes to Vertigo, grabs a few comics, goes to Star Wars, grabs a few comics, have a good variety. My problem is, every comic book company I just mentioned, besides Marvel, has good comics. Everyone besides Marvel.
Especially Vertigo.
Marvel has... They just have a really weird way of doing characters. And then when they do weird, like, alternate versions of their characters, it's not good alternate versions, like Doc Ock Spider-Man, or Superior Carnage, or stuff like that. It's just stuff that doesn't land well. I will give them their Old Man Logan series they're running right now. It looks pretty interesting.
But you still have...
But there's still so many weird things, And they're also overpriced, of course, Marvel comics. They're really overpriced for what you're actually getting. You're getting a watered-down DC story.
Honestly.
It's true. If you get Moon Knight, that's Batman ripoff.
It's literally
it is. It's Batman
with Two-Face's
with Two-Face's personalities.
They take two DC characters and then put them into one, and it's like new character.
They just took like Night Owl and Batman and went, done.
Right. But that is there's something to be said. Is because like without DC there wouldn't be a Marvel. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I know millions of people who will be like, no, there would always be
like a original.
DC made Marvel. Marvel is built on the foundation that there's this one quote I heard. DC made the sandbox and Marvel plays in it. Yeah. They made the world. Yeah. And Marvel plays in it.
That's a good way of explaining it. Yeah, definitely. Again, Marvel stories are just so boring. Yeah. Can't anything exciting happen?
And then they get pissed off when you change like Captain America and make him higher.
Yeah, make him they finally do something cool with a Captain America character, and they get hate for it. Like, I will give them that. Marvel, good job. Stanley, you actually it
wasn't him.
I know, but he was on board with it.
Yeah,
that's the one good thing he supports.
Yeah. I mean,
why? That's the one cool alternate version that you guys have done of the character, really.
Also, I give him credit. He does like.
What else do we have? Spider, Porky Pig,
Peter Porker.
Yeah, I know. But I forget Spider when he's Spider-Man.
It's not the same.
Porky Pig, Porky Spider-Man, or Porky Man, or something. Anyways, I don't care. Why is there a pig universe?
Because it's fun.
Yeah, it's not for kids. It's stupid.
It's funny.
You should have if you're gonna do kids comics, and this is just
they do kids comics.
I know. I'm saying if they're gonna do it, right? If they're gonna do it, you should have a serious Marvel with like the Punisher and stuff like that, and then you should have your kitty little Marvels, and then you should have like Spider-Man for people who are older, like us, and then Spider-Man for younger kids. With like a bunch of costumes to buy toys and stuff.
Yeah, that's the thing. It's all mishmashed in one.
It's all one big gross glob of just grossness.
I feel like I have to take
threw at a wall and just roll down.
I feel like I have to take a scalpel and like cut parts off and like lay them out.
A perfect example is about a year and a half ago, maybe 2 years. I don't remember. Time flies. Goblin came to me. He's like, "Yeah, I picked up the Ultron series to get ready for the movies."
Yeah,
he picked up the first 3 issues and he was really enjoying it. He was into it. He was excited, and that was cool because I've never seen him get excited over a Marvel comic.
Well, because at that point I was new to comics. I was trying to read it all.
And then he hit issue 5. And
actually, no, it was sorry, just correction. I made it to issue 7. It was issue 8. Because remember, they do five good.
Yeah.
But when they hit issue like 7 and 8, I was like, oh, okay. All right, no.
You're like, oh god.
They didn't they kill off Ultron and then just kept the series running? It was still called or they got rid of him. Or
they
something?
stopped focusing on him.
Yeah.
They started focusing on like pocket dimensions where Nick Fury and a bunch of guys went to escape Ultron. It's like I don't care.
Like what?
It was awesome in the beginning when it was like the Avengers are all dead. It was dark. It was cool. And then like Nick Fury's like, let's go into a dimension full of dinosaurs and what the fuck.
That's a perfect example of what we're talking about. It's a perfect... Maybe we'll have a comic book review of it during our Marvel month. We probably will.
Oh god, and then like Nick Fury, And then Nick Fury gets because Captain America's dead, good. Nick Fury gets a Captain America shield, but it's like a holographic shield. And it was made by...
That's weird.
It was...
Oh my god.
Again, I just don't enjoy Marvel stuff. Their characters are too childish for me. The Hulk has to always wear purple pants, and he has to be green.
Yeah, like imagine the Hulk like serious, a cool version. Like they kind of did it with like War Hulk, but then again they had a weird fucking
and Planet Hulk.
And yeah, exactly. They have a weird fucking.
I'm okay with like Spider-Man staying the same because he's Spider-Man.
Yeah. I mean Spider-Man
characters like that is fine. Iron Man is fine.
Yeah, they have original characters for sure, but it's just it's few like.
And let's, you know what, let's leave heroes for a minute. Let's go into villains quickly.
Okay, name your favorite Marvel villain. Mine would have to be Doctor Doom. He's the one original villain I can find in Marvel that I really enjoy.
The Mandarin.
Yeah. Iron Man 3, right? Beautiful.
We'll talk about that.
That's NERDZ Ranger.
Yeah, I'm gonna join that now and watch that movie.
You have to watch some garbage. Like, I mean, I've seen train wrecks that are more pleasant to look at, honestly.
I would say
worst comic book.
Taskmaster.
Yeah, Taskmaster.
Yeah, okay, that's cool.
And what's funny is they're not even using him in the movies. It's like he's your only good villain.
I know. That's another thing. They don't use their awesome original characters.
They waste villains
to their potential. Yeah.
Why do you kill? Why do they kill off comic villains? They're not supposed to die. It's like if one day they just murder Joker and that's it.
Yeah. Just like not even like that. They would have to like murder Joker like in his like inception of being made, like a couple of days after. Like, oh no, he's gone.
Yeah, and that's the biggest problem. That's the biggest problem with like the Marvel, and it seeps into the movies too. Is that the heroes are fine. It's the villains that are just so underdeveloped.
They're worse than the heroes.
True, for sure.
The villains are one of the most important parts in writing a comic book movie or comic book or anything to do with superheroes. You want a good villain.
The point of a villain is to test a hero.
Yeah, to their limits.
Right? It's not because, oh look, we need an evil guy, better put an evil guy and then kill him.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. What Zemo did in the movie was useless.
Exactly.
Useless character.
Yet again, they like, fuck my life. They unfocus on the whole like controversy between like Cap and Iron Man, and they go to this like Zemo dude just to kill him off.
You didn't even need Baron Zemo. He's a great villain.
He is. Save him for a solo Captain America movie.
No, this was a Captain America movie.
No, a solo.
Oh no! Yeah, no, it was no. It wasn't an Avengers movie.
Yeah, it was pretty much an Avengers movie.
Nah, they didn't have Thor.
The Marvel Studios are kidding themselves with that one.
Yeah, no, it's the Russo brothers. They're like, this is not.
It's not
an Avengers. It's like this is like if
it's like, and you know why? Because there's no Hulk or Thor. Well, you got rid of the
You got rid of the two most bland characters in your movie, Brooks. Good job.
That's good job. Everyone just give him a round of applause for that one. That was.
Oh man, and even the like the main character, like the Vision, he's pretty cool, but he still doesn't even have that much depth. He's just like.
My problem is we haven't really got to see the Vision do much.
True.
I want to see, just as an aside, I want to see Thanos come in and just rip off Vision's head and take the crystal out, put it on the gauntlet.
There's another cool death of the character.
Yeah. I don't think
the death of a useless character who adds nothing.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
They had to kill Jarvis to get him. Jarvis was awesome.
No, he's Jarvis.
No, he's not.
Yeah,
he says he's not Jarvis in the movie.
But, you know, he's got Jarvis.
I know, he's got Jarvis' voice, but he's not Jarvis.
Okay, okay.
There's no character with the same voice.
Yeah, what else do we got?
They killed off Ultron? What the fuck?
And they don't really have any really good legendary Marvel comic book stories. Like that I'm thinking of. Do you guys know any?
Like really memorable.
Yeah.
Like
the only old ones that I can think of that were awesome were like the stuff they would do with Spider-Man, like Punisher versus Spider-Man.
Yeah, true.
And like Green Goblin and Gwen Stacy.
Yeah, the Death and Gwen and stuff like that. I'm sure there's Marvel stuff that we're missing and there's gonna be comics.
True,
but I mean, we're talking about the ones that we remember.
Yeah, if we don't remember them, then what was the point of them?
Yeah. Like, they're not memorable, so like...
And then they're doing Civil War 2 also right now.
Yeah.
Like, really? Civil War 2? I mean, like, yeah, we're doing The Dark Knight Returns 3 on DC, which I'm not reading because I was good with Dark Knight Returns.
They ended it pretty well, and it's stupid because... Oh, whatever. Another video. This is about Marvel. Keep on track.
I'll tell you, let's go with movies now.
So, yeah, so when we make jokes and stuff, it's just because we want to see Marvel succeed, but we don't like what they're doing.
It's like literally not because we're just DC fans, we're like, oh, fuck Marvel, it sucks.
I would love
it's like literally
to get into Marvel characters. If they took Moon Knight and actually focused him on Khonshu, the Moon God, I'd be like, yeah, that's cool.
Yeah.
Show me. Punisher, yeah, let's do it.
There is
the
cool
Punisher
Marvel
looks so lame in the new comics. So lame.
It's another thing.
He's got like a t-shirt and that's it.
Where's his body armor? Where's his bulletproof vest?
Where's die? They take dark characters or like gritty characters or whatever,
make them for kids,
and just like completely wash them out. So there's just like for justice, and like it's like come on.
Great example.
Don't spit in your characters' faces.
Yeah.
They're putting Ghost Rider and Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.
Like, exactly. That show is horrible.
It is horrible.
It's horrible. It needs to be
canceled.
I thought it was over, but it's still...
No, it's
and
so
now
popular.
Ghost Rider's going to be dead in the mud after this, because he's had 2 horrible movies, and now he's having...
That's the funny thing. In the new cartoons, I think the Ghost Rider movies were more gritty than him in the cartoons now. And those
so for movies...
Yeah, just like the tone and like...
If you guys want to pick your top 3 Marvel characters.
Quickly though, speaking of tone. Whenever I talk to people who don't know anything about comic books, it's the weirdest thing. I know this is like personal experience and whatever, but I always have people ask me, because I tell people I like comics or whatever, I always have them ask me, is Spider-Man DC?
Yeah, or is Batman Marvel or DC?
No, but what's weird is then they're like, is Punisher DC? Is Ghost Rider DC? Because they're all the darker characters. And like, I always tell them, like, no, they're Marvel. I know, surprisingly. Like, yeah, it's weird. I never see them with the Avengers.
Exactly.
I was like, yeah, because they're different characters.
And they're good characters.
They can be done in the Avengers if you made the Avengers cool.
Oh. Yeah.
It's true. The Avengers are so bland and boring.
They are. Again,
the 2 members that I care about in the Avengers have to be Captain America and, like, Iron Man.
Yeah. Again, they follow the line of everyone's just funny.
And I just like Captain America because of his World War II stuff. His outfit looks retarded.
Yeah.
A's for America.
Like, A for America. And I like Iron Man because he's Iron Man.
Iron Man's pretty cool, not gonna lie.
But it's just the stories that they get.
Exactly, yeah.
And then the movies. The movies like take stories that were even like passable and totally just
and it just toned down. Like Tony Stark, he had an alcohol thing. You could have a whole thing where he's like struggling, and that's why Penny left him. You know, because he's like,
it's
Pepper. Fuck.
Pepper.
I was thinking about Penny Pinch. I'm sorry.
The good character.
But yeah, so you know, but they don't have that. Like,
By the way, fuck Pepper.
Oh yeah, I would also like to say like the characters aren't bad. We want to want to see Marvel succeed. We want to see them do good. The problem is we don't like what they do.
Yeah,
I just don't care.
Yeah, Captain America, they could all be super cool.
Captain America, really, you can do so cool. He's from World War II. He's in the modern day. Experiment with that in this goddamn movie. There's one scene we get where it's like he has a list of things he wants to do.
Yeah,
but why don't you like?
Yeah.
Even then, if they did do the list, it'd be all funny. Be like, he's watching Rocky.
Yeah, I know. And then in the Captain America movie, the first one where he's actually modern day, we don't get anything. He's not like weirded out that he's in modern day. If I came from the past and I was like frozen,
he's not
having like a modern day. Yeah, he's not having.
You'd be scarred and stuff. You'd be thinking about like people who have died. Everyone you know is dead. Everyone.
Yeah. I mean, they did do something like that in Winter Soldier.
Sort of.
With his girlfriend or whatever.
Yeah, sort of. You mean Civil War?
Yeah.
Where she died and stuff?
No, not Civil War.
Oh, well, it was in Civil War too.
Oh, or was she just old?
She was old in Winter Soldier.
Oh, okay.
She died.
Well, still, it was a dramatic scene. They were holding each other crying.
Again, go more on that. That is an important part. Why don't you go more on that? It's
because it's not fun.
It's not funny. It's not. It doesn't keep people entertained.
It's not funny.
I feel like they're making these movies for 12-year-olds who don't have the attention span to watch.
Or just for people who don't know shit about comics and just want to go see some superheroes. That's why they do stuff.
I would say really good characters, Deadpool. Deadpool is really
all of the X-Men, actually.
Yeah, the X-Men are fine. The X-Men are done well. They're cool.
And what's weird is like when Fox is, I swear, if Fox gives the X-Men to Marvel Studios, I will lose it.
Yeah.
I'll be like, come on, guys.
See, Deadpool's a good example because they took they copied Deathstroke or whatever the fuck, but they like expanded and made him like his own thing, more original and everything, not just like straight up copy and paste.
Oh my god,
it's pretty.
Even Wolverine's a copy and paste of a DC character, Timberwolf. Because Timberwolf. Who that is. Search him up. Came before Wolverine.
Nice.
He even fought Timberwolf when DC and Marvel fought in the comic books. And he took, and the writer had him kill Timberwolf because it was the same writer who created Timberwolf. And he had Wolverine put on Timberwolf's outfit for that issue. Just because he got so pissed because they stole his idea.
It did make it more gritty, though.
I mean, and that's the thing. Like,
he even had clubs.
There you go.
I mean, I would take a majority of the 20th Century Fox X-Men movies over
cool.
an Avenger
I would take all of them. I would even watch The Last Stand.
Oh, God!
Marvel movie.
They're good. Like,
maybe Deadpool. Deadpool's the exception.
That's why we like X-Men, because they're sweet characters and they're Marvel. Fuck yeah.
Also,
our Marvel X-Men review was awesome.
Yeah.
I mean, like, it wasn't done by Marvel Studios. It was done by,
Also, they're separate from fucking Avengers. I hate it when I see...
their own...
I hate it. People want to see Wolverine on the Avengers. And I'm like, don't do that.
It's not...
The only way I would say that is even plausible is if you took him out of the X-Men and had a different, like he wasn't created weapon,
I guess, like a different universe.
Because he's kind of, if you think about it, he's kind of stupid in the X-Men because Magneto.
Well, yeah, true. But
so that's the only way I think it would work.
It's a cool conflict, though, too.
If they took his X-Men heritage away and just made him an Avenger. And he would actually add some, character onto the team.
Very true.
I mean, even, Image Comics is better.
Vertigo's better.
Well, Vertigo is a subsidiary of DC.
It's still better.
Dark Horse.
The Star Wars people make Star Wars comics. Dark Horse, they're great.
Yeah, awesome.
Star Wars comics, Star Trek comics.
Cool.
They're all
better.
Yeah.
Marvel's just, and they're really pop. I feel like DC. I always love to use the Call of Duty Halo comparison, but it's always apt.
Yeah.
I feel like DC fans are like Halo fans. And Marvel fans are like Call of Duty fans.
Well, it's the studio too, right? It's similar to the studio.
And just crank it up, just like Marvel.
Well, it's because people who like Call of Duty are generally younger people, and they have a mass appeal because they go for the younger demographic. Whereas the people who like Halo are older people,
and the Call of Duty people don't have a good of attention span, and they like to just read the quick story.
Exactly.
That's not
that's funny.
DC is more like to get the story, you have to read our issues and really dive into the story.
Yeah. Right.
Marvel, you can just read it and be like,
and that's the thing is Call of Duty is still the best selling, and that's kind of compares because Marvel's better selling, but it's like it's all mass appeal. It's never.
It's just like, it was so
funny. I mean, for a perfect example is a few years ago, Stan Lee was asked to do the Justice League, just as a one-off.
Oh,
if you look at the way the Justice League was done, it is so stupid.
God. He made Batman
so stupid.
He made Batman into an actual Batman. He made Aquaman made of water.
Oh my god. It's just the face palm.
It's so
stupid.
Anyways, so
just fucking.
But anyways, Marvel, I know, we just feel it's lackluster and it's overrated.
If Marvel came up with good stories, we would definitely read them and enjoy Marvel.
I'm sure when they were older they had better stories. I mean, I've heard from classic Marvel fans they did, so I mean, I'm not going to say they don't.
As I say, I do support stories over DC and Marvel, but the problem is Marvel doesn't make good stories to compete with DC for me. When I'm going into the comic book store, I do go to the Marvel section, but I just kind of there's nothing that catches my eye.
I walk by the Marvel section on my way to the Vertigo section,
or to the DC.
DC. No, because I have to walk by Marvel to get the Vertigo,
or to get to the older comics.
Yeah, and the older comics
because the older comics are better.
So
for DC.
Marvel
just needs to get it together and just.
But the thing is, you can't say that because they're so successful, though.
I know. See, that's what they have a rhythm, so they're just gonna keep going.
It's because 12-year-olds and 10-year-olds really love
and people who don't know anything about Marvel just like going to the movies, and that's cool. But I mean,
and Marvel movies ruin other superhero movies.
Oh yeah, that's the whole thing. You know what? Yeah, we should talk about that. Everyone that's the thing that's really pissing me off is everyone expects a superhero movie to be exactly like a Marvel movie. Like X-Men. Here, you know what? I know this is going to be a controversial statement, and people are going to fight with me on this, but I don't care. Batman vs Superman and X-Men Apocalypse were hated because they weren't exactly like a Marvel movie. They didn't meet the specs.
What? There's literally reviews on why isn't it fun enough? It's like, fuck off. Like, this isn't Marvel.
It's not the same theme. It's a different character, a different story.
It's also like,
it's not Iron Man versus Captain America.
It's fine to be funny, but I mean, you gotta, not all the time. The point of being funny is that it's new and it's every time someone's funny, it's like when Batman is funny on occasion.
Yeah, it's like, oh.
Like a horrible joke in the Civil War movie is when, Captain America kisses the girl, I don't know, blonde hair.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Don't care what her name is because
no one does.
Anyways, and the two guys are just staring at him like, that's the best you got. Really? That's your quality writing.
Well, yeah, they look like from like a teen movie. They're like, whoa, and like
it's like if that was in real life, and you know, if like a hero was kissing a girl, the other two guys wouldn't care. They'd be on their phones and they'd be like.
Yeah. Also, I don't know why. I think Marvel always is like very memeable. Their movies are very memeable. They always have memes.
Yeah, because it's really
language.
Funny. Like, I'm not gonna lie.
It's funny. I'm not saying it's not. I'm just saying sometimes
it gets to be too much. Yeah. And it gets just annoying.
Like, now, why we don't like Civil War that much is because it's the same shit. And the next Marvel movie is gonna be.
They never fail. They never make any mistakes. There's no different character. Every character in the Avengers is the same character.
There's no like.
There's no differences. They're all bright, happy, and sunny.
Actually, I don't think there's ever a fucking change.
As like, you know,
the most interesting character in Civil War was like Black Panther, and that's because he like lost his dad. He wanted to kill Captain America. I mean, Winter Soldier. That was cool.
The thing is, like, the point of a character is that they're supposed to grow and change
and evolve. Yes.
And the problem with Marvel is they don't grow and change. Exactly. Not Captain America. Iron Man always stays this snooty, arrogant piece of shit and never ever changes.
He never learns.
Exactly. And like Captain America kind of started change, right? He kind of like was against Tony, and then they just stopped it.
And then they went against each other again.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so it's just they don't go with it. But
that's the biggest problem is their characters don't change as often.
I feel like Civil War 2 is made because they don't have any other real storylines to do after the Thanos and stuff.
Really?
I honestly am of the opinion that Marvel should just do what DC did and totally just delete it all and restart and try to make something good out of
that people enjoy.
That's the biggest.
Besides Marvel fans.
That's what I hear about. That's what I hear from Marvel too, is that they don't destroy a lot of their universes. Yeah. DC destroys, but DC gets rid of old storylines.
They reboot builds, exactly.
Right? Marvel has had the same, like, keeps the same stuff and never. They just keep adding universes. Like, I went on Wikipedia and it was like, which Spider-Man do you want to know? Spider-Man #1 or Spider-Man number 999? There's 999 Spider-Mans.
There's like 52 Batman.
Yeah.
That's like half. Jeez.
It's not half.
Well, it's not
0.1.
Okay. I'm not going to go to points, okay?
But yeah, it's... yeah.
So that's
It's so stupid. Again, we would love to join Marvel. We don't want to shit on Marvel. That's not our intention.
Although it's really fun.
It is fun. But we want to enjoy Marvel. We do. But we just can't. You see, there's no Marvel poster here for a reason. Because there's no good Marvel stuff.
We have our favorite Marvel characters.
Yeah.
We like them. But they never really get used.
When I'm making a list of favorite superheroes, I just can't...
I don't think of Marvel. I think of Spider-Man. That's it.
Yeah, exactly. Spider-Man's their best character.
He's their
controversial statement, but true.
He is their best character.
He changes over time. Exactly. He experiences loss.
He learns responsibility with his powers.
That's the point.
He gets rebooted, a little bit too much, but he does, change completely.
Even when it's a different character, even when it's a different alternate universe Spider-Man, like Spider-Man Noir or something like that, he still changes and grows into good Spider-Man. So this was Nerds United bringing you another nerd news. Sorry, Nerd Talk.
Nerd Talk.
Yeah.
Hey.
But if you disagree with us and if you think there's comics from Marvel we should read or whatever,
go for it.
Please tell us. As long as they don't just destroy our wallets.
If they're happy and sunny comics, then don't tell us. Don't bother.
If they're actually really
if they're good stories that we watch,
it's not like there was this cool funny moment and then it has to be like this was actually super.
The whole story was interesting.
To be honest, the only Marvel comic that I've ever actually had an interest in is the Carnage comic, and anything they do with Venom and stuff too.
Yeah,
is because it's actually dark and there's blood and there's death and stuff and it's cool and I'm going on.
Yeah.
But you know what I mean.
Yeah. So this is Anarchy bringing you the chaos as always, guys. Like and subscribe.
This is Alcatraz.
This is Goblin.
Bye. Thanks for watching. Thanks, guys.